Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've got some more NBA player props for y'all here today on PrizePicks. I'm actually filming this video very early. I'm filming this video on May 5th on Friday. These are for the Saturday games. I'll be so tied up tomorrow at my kiddo has a tournament, so I won't have a chance to make a video. So this is a very early board. There's not a ton of extra crazy category picks yet, so I can't get y'all those. But I did find some plays that I like for the games tomorrow. One from each team as per usual. And then on the next video that I get to, probably Sunday or Monday, I'll be able to recap everybody's plays that you submitted in the comments and whatnot. I won't have time to film a video. So doing what I can for y'all right now. So we've got Knicks traveling over to Miami to take on the Heat in Game 3. Hoping for a pretty good one. Jimmy Butler is he's back and playing, should be at least. So with that in mind, we'll go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so for the Knicks, play that I really like here is going to be Mitchell Robinson, and it's his rebounds at 9.5. We're going to take the under here. This is a bit high for having Julius Randle on the court, and that's simply all there really is to it. In Game 1, in Game 1 he puts up 14 boards. No Randle there. And Game 2, Julius Randle is back in Game 2. He only put up 5 boards, and I kind of figured that was the reason why, so I did some digging. And when we look at this, he clears, when Randle is on the court, he only clears this line of the last 8 times. He clears this line 2 out of 8 times. So he's going to miss this 6 of 8 when Randle plays, which he is. Now, when you take Julius Randle off of the court, he clears this 6 times in a row without Julius Randle on the court. 6 times in a row. So if Randle wasn't playing, I'm taking this all day long. I bet it would even be bumped up to 10.5 or 11. But with Randle on the court, like I said, he only goes over this 2 of 8 times. 2 out of 8. And Jimmy Butler's back in the mix. He's going to be snagging some as well. Give me Mitchell Robinson here. And he also takes a slight minute cut whenever Julius Randle plays, just because they have another big man, and they're able to take the load off of Mitchell Robinson. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the under right here, under 9.5 boards for Mitchell Robinson. And for the other side of the ball, take a look at the Heat. It's going to be the man himself, Jimmy Butler, and it's going to be his rebounds, actually. It's going to be his rebound. Like I said, there's just not a ton to pick from. That doesn't mean there's not value. That just doesn't mean all these crazy special categories, they're not posted yet. But for right here, the most value that I could find right here is going to be 6.5 boards. And I think this is a really, really good number. In Game 1 against the Knicks, snags 11 boards. Now, like I said, of course, Julius Randle wasn't there. Mitchell Robinson was. But I really don't care that Julius Randle's in now, because, look, these last 2 games against Milwaukee, 8 and 9, and Giannis was in. So, Giannis was playing, and so if Jimmy Butler can snag the boards against Giannis, I'm going to say he can do it against Randle. He ain't scared of no Julius Randle. So I think this is really good. There is heavy juice on the over if you're a sportsbook guy. Heavy juice on the over, minus 130. So I think this is a really, really good spot. I could see this potentially getting bumped because of the heavy juice. Maybe 7. Shouldn't go to 7.5. Maybe 7. Obviously, you still like it there. If it goes to 7.5, I probably wouldn't touch it. But for now, 6.5, man, I really love this spot for him. So that's going to be it for those 2 games. I'm going to go less on Mitchy Mitch and over on Jimbo. So next game, we've got Golden State traveling to L.A., and this is going to be Game 3 of this one. Now, of course, we know last game, Warriors blew them out. It was a 27-point game, 30 for the most part. So, whether that happens or not, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm taking 2 unders on this game anyways, so it didn't really matter. What we're going to look at here is going to be Jordan Poole, and we're going to take under 19 PRA. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, not under 19 PRA. I was looking at this one. I didn't delete it off my notes. It's going to actually be under 14.5 points. You could do under 19.5 PRA, but he could get 5 or 6 assists and a rebound or two and go under this 14.5, but, catch up with his rebounds and assists. So if we take a look at the cushions here, though, you see he gets really, really close 5 games ago, and then this is only about, let's see, the line here is 20, and he got 13, so that's a 7-point cushion and another 7-point cushion. If we go take a look at his points, we take a look at the cushion here. He puts up 6. You need to get 15, so that's what an 8-point cushion. So on this game with 6, he would have to get 9 points. On this game, he would have to get 7 points. So there's a little bit more of a cushion. You see, like I said, 5 games ago, there's a 1-point cushion over there. It's more of a 5-point cushion over here. So I just think the points is a little bit safer. He's been shooting like shit lately. Other than this game, of course, he puts up 21 points, which is the old Jordan Poole that we're used to. Honestly, it's sad that we're taking unders on him this time of year because he's been shining all year, especially when Curry was out. But anyways, in game 1 against the Lakers, he shoots 7 of 15, which is only and he played 30 minutes that game, shooting 7 of 15. In the last game, when it was a blowout, he played 16 minutes, so half the minutes, and shot 3 of 6. So only put up 6 shots through the rock 6 times in 16 minutes. Double his minutes. He just about doubled his shots. So, like I said, either way, we can take a look. Obviously, we would like for this to be a blowout again and him get pulled, because when he didn't, that's whenever he went over here. So, anyways, I'm not going to say too much more about it. I'm just going to take Jordan Poole on the under here. I'd say right now the Warriors board, there is the least amount of value to me, I feel like. We'll just leave it at that. So for LA, I've actually got 2 here, but the one I like the most is LeBron, and it's going to be his points. We're going to take the under on his points here. I don't remember what the line was set at last week. It may have been the same, but I don't know why it's still so high. Maybe because they're back at home. But I don't. So LeBron on the road, I just looked at the stat. I didn't write it down, but he shoots better on the road this season than he does at home. I think on the road he shoots 55%, and at home he shoots 49%. So even the home field advantage factor, I don't know why that would keep this line so high. Anyways, he hasn't gone over in his last 5. He struggled against the Warriors to clear this line. If this was at 24.5, maybe we could talk about pushing it, or maybe I'd steer clear away from it. But 26.5, I mean, come on, man. I'm just going to take the under on this all day until he proves us wrong. Like I said, they're back at home. He doesn't shoot any better at home. The whole season, he doesn't shoot any better at home. So he actually shoots worse. So give me Braun here under his points. Assist, rebounds, sure, we can talk about it, but I'm taking the under on his points until he gives us a reason not to. Another one you could look at here for this game is D'Lo, and it's going to be the assists. He goes over it in both games, and he's averaging in game 1 against Golden State, he had 11 potential assists. In game 2, he had 12 potential assists. So that's a lot of potential assists, and he's pretty much cashing on most of them for the most part. I mean, 6 and 8. If he keeps up 11, 12 potential assists, I think he can get 50% of those. Like I said, you got to consider a blowout again. Even though they got blown out last time, he still got 8 assists. So, all things considered, I think that's a good play as well. So we'll just go ahead and throw it on the slip. So, for right now, the board, if I see anything else, I'll post in the community tab. Y'all be sure to sub to the channel so you can catch those. Not saying you got to take them, but just so you see them. Maybe I catch something that you miss, just like you guys throw in the comments some stuff that I don't really realize. So be sure to sub to the channel and turn your notifications on. And this is going to be the slip for tomorrow. So Mitchell Robinson under his 9.5 rebounds. Jimmy Butler over his 6.5 rebounds. Jordan Poole under 14.5 points. LeBron under 26.5 points. D'Lo over 5.5 assists. Let me know what you guys think. And like I said, let me know what y'all are going to rock with on these games and give me some predictions. Do the Lakers get blown out again? Do they take the lead? The Knicks and Heat, is Jimmy Butler back? Let me know what you guys think. Besides that, let's cash, guys. Later.